So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K20, and in today's video we are going to be doing episode 2 of the Rivalry rebuild today using the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. If you guys didn't see the first one, I did a Celtics versus the Lakers. Basically the main point of these videos are I take two teams that have typically a rivalry, hopefully one's in the West, one's in the East, and we try to make them meet in the NBA Finals. So Celtics and Lakers, I definitely got that done. I think I did it 2 times, and I got 3 championships with the Celtics, funny enough. But we're using the Cavs and the Warriors today. Obviously, these two teams fell off super hard. It is what it is. The Warriors are obviously going to be a lot easier to rebuild. Steph and Clay are going to be super solid. Andrew Wiggins hopefully can be a good third option. We'll see where the rest of this team goes. Cavs have a decent, nice young core. I'm a little up in the air on Drummond and Love if I want to leave him here the whole time, but like Sexton's super nice. Chetty Osman, Kevin Porter Jr., Garland. Like, there's a lot of young pieces here that I can definitely work with. So, without further ado, I definitely have a couple trades to make to start this video, and I'll see you guys with those. So the first trade we're going to be doing here is going to be coming with the Miami Heat. Jordan Bell and a second-round pick to Miami for Duncan Robinson. I think Duncan Robinson's a great young player. I think his shooting is going to help us out a ton. I'm pretty happy with that move. Now, I don't really know what I want to do. I like having Garland and Sexton as my backcourt definitely starting. I would not mind having, Duncan Robinson come off the bench as a 6-man eventually. I definitely think this team is in need of doing a 10-man rotation for at least the first year. And is Zizic a free agent at the end of this year? Because Zante Zizic, okay, he is one more year. I was going to trade him. I don't really want to have Delly as my backup point guard. I mean, I love Matthew Dellavedova. I think the dude's an absolute stud. But I definitely want to improve that. So Zizic will spend some time in the G League just because at the end of the day, we do have Tristan Thompson on this team. So, I mean, having Ante Zizic here, really isn't, there's not much use for him. So, Kevin Porter Jr., I kind of want to start KPJ over Chetty Osman. I love Chetty, don't get me wrong, but I think Kevin Porter Jr. might have a little bit more potential. But yeah, I definitely have to go ahead and find at least one more trade. I'm sorry, I didn't want to do it, but it's just, I can't. This is just too easy. I'm not even giving up a first-round pick, and I'm probably getting one of, if not the best defensive guard in the league. I'm not going to say the best defensive because, I love my boy Marcus Smart here, but Patrick Beverley is going to be a crucial addition to this team, and wow. They don't want to do that. I'm going 10-man rotation. You're going to get some backup point guard minutes. So, I think this Lakers team, this Cavs team is going to be all set. I also want to send Dylan Windler down to the G League as well. Hopefully get that overall up a little bit because where the hell is he? Oh, he's actually pretty old, isn't he? He's still not old, but he's 23. So, he's going to go down to the G League. I do need to go ahead and, fluctuate these minutes a little bit. So, I'm going to fix his rotation and then get into the Warriors side, and then I'll show you guys both rotations. So, I hate to be a guy to point out the obvious, but Draymond Green's value is not going up. And honestly, in real life, I don't think the Warriors are going to trade him. I think they maybe should, but will they? Probably not. So today we are going to be moving, and we're going to be sending him to Detroit for Blake Griffin. Blake can at least score the basketball a little bit and still play decently solid defense. Obviously he's not Draymond, but he's a 79 overall. I moved him to small forward. It goes up to an 80. I also didn't want to trade Kai Bowman because I think Kai Bowman's pretty good. I definitely don't want to give up a first, but nonetheless, Blake Griffin. We're also going to be picking up Jordan McRae, which really isn't that bad. Can be a decent bench piece for us. So Blake Griffin is going to be starting at power forward for us. I'm just going to have Eric Pascal come off the bench. I don't know what I'm going to do after this. I definitely want to give Wiggins at least 1 year. So, at this point, Damian Lee is not going to be playing. I'm not going to have a backup point guard on the bench. Jordan Poole and Allen here will probably spend some time in the G League. So, Damian Lee is how tall is he? 6'5". Realistically, maybe I could move one of these guys. How old is Damian Lee? He's 27 and a free agent at the end of this year. So, I think I'm probably going to try to get a small forward for him. Maybe the guy who can shoot. Obviously, he can shoot. He's a B+3, but I think maybe if I can improve just a little bit, that'd be funny if I did that. And another rule of this, I didn't even mention this, I cannot trade between the two teams, betwixt, as you might want to say. But yeah, I'm looking for a small forward of sorts, and of course, every time this happens, ooh, Doug McDermott's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. But it's like every time I'm looking for a specific thing, I just cannot ever find what I'm looking for. So we're going to redo this rotation. I definitely want Pascal to develop a little bit, so 25 minutes there is fine. 17 here. Looney's going to get 14, and then Jordan McRae is going to play 10. That's fine with me. Marquise Chris 31. Blake's going to play 34, Wiggins 33, Clay 30. Actually, no, we'll go 32 because I know Steph's playing 38. So these rotations are both all set. I'm going to go ahead and send Allen down to the G League, and same with Jordan Poole. I need to sign somebody. I don't need to sign anybody. Should I sign Boogie back? Do I have the money to sign Boogie back? Low key, let's bring Boogie back. Why wouldn't I? He's going to start, and it's going to screw up my rotation a little bit, but let me fix some things here. So I do need a backup shooting guard now. I just wanted to improve it because Marquise Chris, I'm moving to power forward. We already have a backup power forward, and I do like, whatever the hell his name is. I blank on names all the time. I like Kevon Looney a little more than Marquise Chris, so we're picking up Dante DiVincenzo, which is no small task. He's an unbelievable shooter. Hopefully he can be a stud for us. But yeah, Boogie obviously only on a 1-year deal. Definitely going to need to look to replace that this offseason. I just want to get rid of Marvin Williams. Can I get a first-round pick for him? I mean, I don't really need anything. First-round pick in Trevon Graham. I don't know how the hell that's allowed in 2K. But this rotation is definitely different now. DiVincenzo now will be my 6th man. So Pascal's going to lose a few minutes, but ultimately that's fine, I think. And Looney can get 10 off the bench. So Boogie's going to play like 32. Blake's going to get like 33. Wiggins, 33 as well. 37 here, and then 38 to Steph. Okay, this is going to be the Warriors rotation here for year number 1. This doesn't have to happen in any specific year. If it happens year number 1, it's no chance it's going to happen year number 1. But challenge complete, year number 2, challenge complete, year number 3, whatever it may be. And then after we do it, if we do it in year number 2, then we can just do the 3rd year for fun or whatever it may be. But this is how the rotation is going to look for the Warriors. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Blake Griffin, and DeMarcus Cousins. Bench, Donte DiVincenzo, Eric Pascal, Doug McDermott, and Kevon Looney. Also, I'm kind of surprised that Boogie Loki took $5 million. He normally asks for like at least 15, but probably in free agency, if we're being honest. So we're going ahead and taking a look at this Cavs rotation. This is what I decided to go with. Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Kevin Porter Jr., Kevin Love, and Andre Drummond. Bench, Tristan Thompson, Duncan Robinson, Larry Nance Jr., Pat Beverly, and Chetty Osman. So obviously both these teams are in very different positions. I definitely expect these Warriors to be a top 3 seed in the Western Conference. I don't even know if the Cavs are going to make the playoffs. So 2 very interesting teams right now. Ultimately, the goal is to make them meet in the finals. Hopefully, we can do that. So year number 1 comes to a close here with both of these teams. I obviously cannot know how the Cavs are doing right now, but for the Warriors, 59-23, not a bad first season at all. Luka Doncic MVP, John Morant Rookie of the Year, Yusuf Nurkic, Kawhi. Luka also wins Most Improved, and Steve Kerr is going to take home Coach of the Year. So what? The Cavs are a 1 seed? 56 wins? Hold on a damn minute. Bro, how? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 56 wins for this Cavs team? Wow. 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 This team's like decent, but I didn't even think this team was going to be in the playoffs. Nonetheless, a 1 seed, like this team should not be a 1 seed. Like no disrespect to this roster. At the end of the day, I didn't even make that many changes, but 56 wins is absolutely cracked for this team. Sexton, 22.5 points. Kevin Love, really solid here. Drummond, 16-15. Dude's going to be asking for $40 million this offseason, especially because they're a 1 seed now. Probably really can't do much about that, but I'll still probably give them the money for now, at least. Kevin Porter Jr., Darius Garland, Duncan Robinson, Larry Nance, Tristan Thompson, Pat Beverly, and then Chetty Osman. I mean, it's like 56 wins for this team. Like, are you serious? I don't know. Steph Curry was a baller. DeMarcus Cousins putting up similar, not like exactly the same, obviously, but looks like Boogie's kind of back to himself a little bit, even if the overall isn't. Klay Thompson was super solid. Andrew Wiggins, Blake Griffin. Oh, wow. You know, I didn't really foresee DeMarcus Cousins putting up 21 points a game. I thought, Blake Griffin and him would kind of switch. Like, I thought, it would be more like 14 points and 11 rebounds for Boogie, and then like 20 points and 6 rebounds for Blake. But, either way, whatever way you want to slice it, it's not that big of a deal. 56 wins for that Cavs team, though, is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Got a classic matchup here in the first round of Golden State and Oklahoma City. Dude, I miss those days. Like, the year that, like, right before Kevin Durant left in the offseason, that was such an unbelievable series between Golden State and Oklahoma City. Like, unbelievable. Are we going to lose to Golden State? What the fuck is going on right now? All right, like, I'm just going to ride with Cleveland right now. But, like, bro, Cleveland's literally one of, like, the worst teams in the NBA. And I make, like, some small moves to their team. I added who? Like, Pat Beverly, and, like, all of a sudden, I mean, they do lose here, but, like, I just 56 wins with that squad. I'm a little more hopeful for this video than I was from the start. All right, let's head into the offseason. So Dallas does go on to win the finals. Luka Doncic is your finals MVP. I mean, I'm still trying to get over the fact that we just won 56 games with this team. 56 games with this team. Absolutely crazy. We're going to head to the draft lottery, and what I was assuming was going to be a Cavs lottery pick for us has turned into absolutely nothing for either of these teams, but it's okay. I don't mind it at all. Okay. We got to figure some things out here. You're fired. John Beeline, who I do not believe is with the Cavs anymore, did pretty well for us, but I still think I'm going to move on from him. I just think I can get better. JB Bickerstaff, I cannot do any sort of D-reading. So we are clearing house here in Cleveland. James Graham as well. Assistant coach, I'll just go Peterson. Obviously, I'm keeping Steve Kerr with the Warriors. I think I'll take Stauffer. That's fine. Owen Masters. And then CFO Kevin Nicholson. Let's head over here to the Warriors. Ryan Tucker's fine. I'm not going to sign Masters. I'll sign Abraham Navarro. Ron Adams is fine. I'm not going to take Graham. I'll take Cuba Gooding. And then we only do have a C trainer, but we actually 2 A's here today. That's actually funny. That really never happens, but all right, Cuba Gooding is tentative. Why would I not sign the trainer after? Like, it just makes no sense. But we're getting everybody here in Cleveland. Cleveland is all set. We got a whole new situation here. Wait, what? I signed you, Justin Powell. I'll take Walter Forrest. What a name. Okay, we're all set in both these staffs department now. I'm still getting over the fact that Cleveland team won 56 games. But nonetheless, we do have the 29th pick, 12 and 17 in the second round here for Golden State. Over in Cleveland, we have pick 28. So, in my opinion, this Cleveland team is not even close to like championship ready. I definitely think we have a lot of moves to make. Colin Sexton's a lock. I do want to keep Colin Sexton the entire video, whether he's playing point guard or shooting guard. That is, unknown at this point. And then we look at the Warriors. Steph and Clay obviously aren't going anywhere. Wiggins definitely could. Same with Blake. And then I definitely do need to look for an improvement at center as well. So I honestly might roll with Eric Pascal and then trade Blake for center. But I definitely got a lot of moves to make. Let's hop into some of these. So I'm going to see if Atlanta will take this deal with me here. I actually have, thought about it a little bit. I don't mind starting Pascal. I mean, sure, he's a lower overall, but I ultimately think his stats really aren't going to be that different from what Blake's were. And then we do need a starting center because I'm not going to have any money to sign Boogie. And especially after 20 points and 11 rebounds, whatever it was, he's definitely going to be asking for like minimum $20 million. So they didn't want to do that straight up. It would spend an excessive liking at your. Who the hell is your? Oh, it's John Collins. Okay, I thought I was training with the Rockets for a second. I'm just half asleep here. I'll also go ahead and I'll also throw you. I don't want to give up Allen. I'll give you Jordan Poole. Okay, simple enough. So welcome to the team, Clint Capella. You are going to be our new starting center. At this point in time, I don't really want either of these second round picks, so we're just going to go ahead and do a quick swap there with Philadelphia. And now I have some moves to make here with Cleveland. So I'm trying to pull off a blockbuster trade here with Milwaukee. I think Chris Middleton would be a great addition to this team. Can kind of be like, not our first star, but honestly, probably our first star if we're being honest here. So Chris Middleton is the newest addition here in Cleveland. We have nobody left or no draft picks in this draft at all. Honestly, probably won't even be drafting anybody really today. At all anyway. So Robinson and Zizers are both going to be coming back. Drummond does decline, but I definitely do want to, sign him in free agency. He is going to ask for a stupid amount of money, but it's okay. Qualifying Gabe Vincent, Matt Mooney, no. And then obviously the best D-Wade to ever play for Cleveland here. I'm going to trigger somebody with that comment. And then none here for the Warriors. So free agency. I do not have any money. Probably on either side here. A little bit more with the Cavs, but it's like $2 million more or whatever it was. But I'm honestly kind of fine with both these teams. I don't really see, besides me re-signing Andre Drummond in Cleveland, which obviously needs to happen. And how much does that break down to per year? 33. All right, 33 is a little less than what it normally is. I'll give him a player option as well, and we are his number one offer. Wow, the Nuggets try to give him an $8 million offer. That's kind of funny. Here with the Warriors, we actually have nobody that's a free agent. And honestly, probably will not be making any changes here. I mean, I'm fine with this rotation. I mean, Pascal's going to play, and then honestly, I'm going to let Allen run it down a little bit, who actually I think was pretty good for the Warriors in real life. And then I am going to give Wiggins, a little bit of a fair shake here. I'm going to give him a little bit of a shot. DiVincenzo here. So the Warriors are technically all set. The Cavs need to re-sign Drummond, and I think they're actually pretty close to all set as well. So Andre Drummond is officially coming back. I forgot about Tristan Thompson. Did I not have bird rights on Tristan Thompson? That would have been weird. Oh, no, we do. Okay, I'll bring back TT right now just because I think he's a starting caliber player anyways, but definitely going to be a solid backup center, even though we do have Ante Zizic. So maybe I can that's a weird term. Maybe I can figure out some sort of trade package here. Maybe it's time to move on from Kevin Love. Obviously in the back nine of his career right now, still having super, decent to solid stats. I mean, 43% from the field and 34% from three. Bro, I miss the Kevin Love in Minnesota days. He was absolutely cracked. Look at his 2011-2012 year. Absolutely insane. All right, let me see if I can find a trade. So I was considering trying to make a trade for Montrezl Harrell here, but if we look at per 36 numbers from the year before this, I mean 16.5 and 9.6 versus wherever Kevin Love's were. I'm pretty sure they were higher than that. Yeah, his per 36 numbers are better. So it doesn't make much sense. I mean, the age thing there is definitely smart, but I'm trying to look at this from a realistic perspective. It really wouldn't make much sense. So somebody who probably would make some sense here is Pascal Ciaco. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but if it's possible, Kevin Love, I'll also throw you Tristan Thompson, I moved him to power forward. Now he's 3.5 star trade value. I'll give you my first next year. Is there anybody else in this team I would be willing to trade? I'll give you Rodney Magruder if you want him. And then one more first. That's it. Damn. Wow. They still won't do that. Okay. I mean, I'll take John Collins. I mean, what were John Collins per 36? They definitely are better than Kevin Love's. I just don't know if the money thing is going to work out here. Do you have? No, you can't even afford Tristan Thompson. Okay. Can I give you instead Rodney Magruder? and like a first round pick. 2 firsts. I mean, it shouldn't take this much to. John Collins is good, but like in the. This is just gross. That's gross, but I did that because I think I can get 2 first round picks for Tristan Thompson because he's definitely getting traded. So I'm rolling with Zizic as a backup. I don't really think I want to pay Tristan Thompson $14 million to be a backup for me. So yeah, we're going to. What? I'm so dumb. That's all it would have taken. That's all it would have taken. What a bad move on my part. I'm just looking for a pick at this point. All right, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I never get Larry Markkinen, and I want to get Larry Markkinen. So I know I just traded for John Collins. Maybe we can make one more improvement. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I definitely did not think I'd be getting offered Ben Simmons. That rarely happens. And this is a lot for anybody. But I'm feeling like I'm going to do it. I didn't even want to trade Garland, but I was like, screw it. Might as well put it up because who knows what we're going to get. It hurts me giving up Patrick Beverley, but it is for Ben Simmons. So Ben Simmons is officially on this team. Mike Scott is here as well. Mike Scott's going to get traded for a first-round pick at this point. I did not foresee all these moves coming. I really did not. So at the end of the day, I still am going to get a backup point guard just because we don't even really have a pure point. I mean, Sexton is a pure point guard in my opinion, but I think ultimately if we need a backup at small forward, Simmons can honestly play. So who are the small forward backups? James Ennis, it could be worse. That's just what I'm going to say about that. So James Ennis, welcome to Cleveland. We now have 9 guys here. I still cannot believe that I just got Ben Simmons. But yeah, both these teams are all set. And I will see you guys at the start of year number 2. So I figured out both these rotations, and we are all set here at the start of year number 2. I'm really liking the way both of these lineups are looking. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Eric Pascal, and Clint Capella for Golden State starting 5. Bench, we got 2 lethal shooters coming off the bench here in DiVincenzo and Dougie McDermott. It's actually the same thing over there in Cleveland. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. No, it's not. Mind blank. Kevon Looney and then Allen here. Smelagic. I don't know. Over here in Cleveland, though, Ben Simmons, Colin Sexton, Chris Middleton, Larry Markkinen, and then Andre Drummond. Bench, Larry Nance Jr., Duncan Robinson, Ante Zizic, and James Ennis. We only have 1 lethal shooter here in this. Actually, what's James Ennis' 3-point percentage? Nope, never mind. Okay, so both these teams are all set. I'm loving both these teams. I still can't believe we got a trade offer for Ben Simmons, but nonetheless, I think both these teams are going to do very well. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. Cool enough, Steph Curry does win an MVP award here at the end of year number 2. 34 points, 6 boards, 10.5 assists, 2 steals. Not bad. 53% from the field and 47% from 3. I'll take it. I have no idea how the Cavs did. I'm hoping very well. James Wiseman is your rookie of the year. Ended up in Detroit. LaMelo Ball, 6th man. Who the hell is LaMelo Ball backing up at point guard in Utah? If it's Mike Conley, we're going to have a problem. Kawhi Defensive Player of the Year. John Morant, Most Improved. Mike Stafford does win Coach of the Year. Oh, he's the Cavs head coach. So the Cavs won 66-16. 2 1 seeds once again. But something I'm actually really interested in is who in the world in Utah. Wait, what? Did it? Am I smoking crack? It said he won 6th man of the year, right? He's starting. Fix your game. Oh my Christ. Jesus. But 63 and 66 wins respectively. I will obviously take it. Player stats in the year. Steph, he's a stud. What can I say? Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Clint Capella, Pascal. Maybe a little bit less than Blake Griffin, but ultimately it's not that much different than that. He's making $1.5 million. Blake's making 34. I'll take this 10 times out of 10. Dante DiVincenzo, Doug McDermott, Kevon Looney, and then our boy Allen here as well. Rebounds went to Clint, and then assists went to Steph. We head over here to Cleveland. Ben Simmons, Colin Sexton, Chris Middleton, Lowry Markkinen, Andre Drummond, Larry Nance, Duncan Robinson, Zizic, and then James Ennis. Rebounds went to Drummond, and assists went to Simmons. Okay, we got 2 first-round matchups here, one with Utah and one with Orlando. I think we definitely should be able to get by both rather easily, in my opinion. What I'm hoping is that these teams can meet up in the finals this year. I want it this year because I want to go into next year and I don't want to be stressing about this shit. We'll see though. We end up sweeping in both the first round matchups. We're taking on Milwaukee here for Cleveland and New Orleans over there for Golden State. So we're definitely getting a little bit harder. I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous. We're up 2-1, 2-1. It's so hard bouncing back and forth. These are like the days that I actually appreciate that I'm on PS4 and not my PC. Because if I was on PC, the simulation goes so quickly that I wouldn't even be able to know or stop it if anything was bad happening. But Celtics and Dallas are going to be our two opponents here. Come on. Come on, baby. Put it through. Cavs are in the finals. No. Okay. 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 If I have to hop in, I will. If I don't, I'm going to wait till the NBA Finals. Okay, we're not going to have to hop into this one. Whoa, my God, we just scored 160 points. Game 7 here with the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, I need you to just, like, go to bed. Like, just don't do anything. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. And the challenge is complete. Challenge completed. Both of these teams back in the NBA Finals after that long-ass span. I know, it was like 2 years. It was a joke. But pretty cool to see here. I'm happy. Now, which one of these teams do I want to use? What the hell? I don't know. Like, I'm going to use the Warriors this year, and then actually, no. I'm just going to use whichever team is winning. That kind of makes sense to me. But yeah, I built 2 solid teams. I'm really happy about it. We're up 3-2 here for the Warriors. So if we are winning, I will obviously hop into this one. Well, it looks like the Cavs are going to be winning this one. But nonetheless, we're going to a Game 7. That actually makes me happy we're going to a Game 7 because I know I'm focusing my energy pretty evenly on both these teams rather than, okay, shit, I forgot. I can't change it right now, but whatever. I'm fine with being the Warriors. I'll see you guys in there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I honestly thought Golden State was going to win this series. I definitely want to get the starters in here. DiVincenzo at the free throw line, but I definitely don't mind Cleveland. I mean, the fact that they won, 56 games last year with that team, still absolutely crazy with me. Also, I low-key fuck heavy with this Cavs court. Like, I really, really like it. All right. Sexton in here, Drummond. Like, it's just cool because, like, typically it gets to a point where I'm playing with, like, one of my teams. Like, whoever I'm playing. Oh, my God. Great defense, Clint Capella. Okay, Drummond's just going to keep forcing the issue, and then we ended up blocking him. All right, Wiggins over here. Pass Sexton, hopefully going to go up. Force it. That should have been a foul. That should have been a foul. That animation should have been a foul. But nonetheless, we are going to be getting a finals. But it's just cool to see, like, because I put both of these teams together. So that's just always, like, the kind of reward for me, I guess, that I get to, you know, see my, like, a finished product that I did make. But we are probably going to be winning the finals here. It's a little joke. It's a little joke for those of you who didn't know that one. Okay, I think I'm kind of done with this. I mean, I'm trying to think right now, like, what moves should I make this offseason? I probably will trade for new power forward for Golden State just because, I mean, I feel like I'm fine with Wiggins, but I don't know. I feel like there's definitely improvements here, and you guys know me. I like to make at least, like, one. Okay, that was just a terrible thing on my part, but you guys know I like to make at least one decent change to the team per year. I hate leaving teams the same way. It's like a big pet peeve of mine. Also, is Steph Curry not in the game right now? Can I get a foul animation then? Oh, wait, no, Steph is in. Where's Steph? Wait, no, he's not. Oh, he's checking in. DiVincenzo, can we hit that, please? All right, just foul. Please just foul. Foul. Thank you. Okay, I really, hopefully that wasn't Clay's 6th, but I wanted Stephen. I want to use Steph Curry. I mean, he's not very often I get to use Steph Curry, so when I do, I'm going to take advantage of it. Oh, Ben Simmons checking in as well. As soon as Steph comes in, you got to put Ben Simmons in. So DiVincenzo's checking out. Steph has 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists. I want to get Steph to a triple-double. Steph Curry's not a big triple-double guy, obviously. Not the biggest rebounding point guard in the world. Maybe we can get one. Maybe we can get one. Let's see what we can do here. All right. The fact that he has like an 9% chance to hit that shot, I think that's what that means, is kind of crazy. But can I go pick here with Pascal? Split the defense right over here to Pascal. Going to just put that one up. It looks super awkward. It looks super, super awkward there. I didn't really like that. But, again, you guys know me. I'm not very good in-game, but I focus more on the simulation rebuilding side of things here in 2K. But, nonetheless, let's see what we can do here. Larry Nance Jr. on Andrew Wiggins. It's an interesting matchup defensively for us. Steph on Ben Simmons is a little more interesting, I would say. I hate that I have to, you know, Jesus Christ. Ben Simmons just, the fact that he plays point guard is kind of unfair because, like, who the hell is covering him? I want to do something stupid here with Steph. I like how Ben Simmons literally comes up to half court just to make sure Steph doesn't hit a 3. Steph, long range, baby. Oh, he misses it. All right, I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. So we did win a championship with the Cavs. I mean, I'm obviously controlling both these teams. Finals MVP goes to Ben Simmons. Yeah, I probably could have guessed that one. 19 points, 7 boards, 10.5 assists. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So the challenge is complete now. I mean, I'm not just going to dick around and trade the whole team, but obviously I want them to meet back again. But, you know, maybe I can do it again and maybe make a few changes while we're there. So we have no picks. Bulls ended up with the #1 overall pick. Probably going to be taking Cade Cunningham. No changes for me here in Cleveland and no changes for me here in Golden State. That is pretty nice. Up to the draft now at this point. Let's see what we got. We have the 14th pick from the Timberwolves, 29-9. Shit, I was going to trade these picks just because I was hoping that whatever the hell his name is, Eric Pascal would have been under contract, but he was not. Cleveland, we have the 20th overall pick from the Bucks. I'm just going to send it back to Milwaukee. You can have your first round pick back, and I'll take a future one from you. Okay, so I think Pascal is going to be the change I make with the Warriors. Again, I have nothing wrong with him and nothing wrong with how he played or anything, but I think I can honestly improve it a little bit. So, and his morale is down. Is he mad that he's here or something? It's just the big man. I just don't get it. Bro, you're in the starting lineup. Like, I'm sorry, you're not the first option. Torrey Craig, no. Whoops. Torrey Craig, no. Zizic, Robinson, and Marketing. Okay, yeah. Definitely have some big free agents here for Cleveland. Got to make sure I bang all those out. But let's see what we can do here. Moratorium, free agency. Larry Marketing, I'm just going to give a fat bag to. I mean, he's not going anywhere. I'm surprised I actually don't really get Larry Marketing more often. I feel like I would. He has another offer. Oh, no, it's just a restricted offer. So Zizic, I'll give an offer to. $50 million bucks. I think that's like $25 million a year. Kevon Looney, I would like to bring back. Same with Doug McDermott, just because he's a lethal shooter off the bench for me. So get both of them back. Everybody else is free to go. Whoops, you are gone, and we get all three of them back. Okay, so we get everybody back for both these teams. That's absolutely awesome. At this point in time, as I mentioned, Pascal will probably be the guy changing for Golden State. I don't really know what I'm going to be changing for Cleveland. I kind of like the starting lineup the way it is right now. I'm trying to think. I'm not trading Sexton. I maybe can trade Middleton. You know what? No, I'm going to trade Drummond probably. Let's try to get a new center there, but I definitely am looking for a new power forward here. Let's see what I get. Is Clint Capella mad too? Whatever. I'll see you guys with the trade. The first trade here is going to be this one with the Houston Rockets, and I'm doing this for like one reason. Pascal and Looney. I didn't want to trade Kevon Looney, but ultimately it's our backup center. He's probably capping at like 14 minutes a night. I can really put anybody in there. We're picking up Rocco just because I can move him to small forward, and his overall is going to jump a ton. And then I can find, a better trade. Hopefully he actually goes up to an 87 overall. So now I'm going to package Covington along with Chris Clemens, who I just got here, and I'm looking for a new power forward. So let's see some options here. Not seeing much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is absolutely perfect. Jaren Jackson Jr., welcome to the team. So at this point, I need a new backup center, and that is going to be it here for Golden State. Gorgie Jang, not really. Who's like a high overall I can do a sign and trade with? I'll do Patty Mills. And then we'll work on some sort of sign and trade here. I saw Giannis is still a free agent. That would have been cool, but yeah, he already signed somewhere. Where'd Giannis go? I'm actually interested. Went back to the Bucks. Okay. Normally he goes to the Spurs, so it's actually pretty cool to see. So, let's see. Patty Mills, 2 first-round picks. I'm looking for a backup center right now. Daniel Gafford and Zaire Smith. Robert Williams. Absolutely perfect. Thank you very much, Boston. And now, I'm going to make a trade with Cleveland. Probably for a new starting center. I love Andre Drummond, but you guys know I'm making a change every year is kind of important to me. I don't think we're going to... Ooh, Bam Adebayo. Mitchell Robinson. Me and Mitchell Robinson don't always see eye to eye. Rudy Gobert. Pascal Siakam. No, though. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Do I want Bam or do I want Mitchell Robinson? 10 and 10 or 16 and 10. That's a pretty easy option. I mean, Drummond was good, but I'm still going to take Bam Adebayo. I got him like 3 videos ago, and I'm thinking that it happened way sooner because I'm recording all of these like in a row, basically. But yeah, I also don't need Al-Farouq Aminu on this team. Actually, let's package Al-Farouq Aminu and James Ennis and try to get a better backup small forward. Why not? Ooh, I could take Chetty Osman, our old friend. He's now in Milwaukee. Bogdanovich, that was going to be the answer there. So I believe both of these teams are all set. Let me move Bogdan to small forward, and I think that should, call it what it is, and I think we should be done. Cool there. Cool there. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final year. So, year number 3 here for both of these teams. I'm liking the way the rotations are looking. Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Jaren Jackson Jr. in the new addition, and then Clint Capella. Bench, Dante DiVincenzo, Dougie McDermott, Robert Williams, and Alan Smelly Boy here. Over here in Cleveland, Ben Simmons, Colin Sexton, Chris Middleton, Larry Marketing, and Bam Adebayo. I'm in love with this front court. I think this would be a lethal duo if it could ever happen in real life. Bogdanovich is going to be our new 6th man, a huge addition. Larry Nance Jr., Ante Zizic, and Duncan Robinson. I love both these teams. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 3. So Steph goes back-to-back in the MVP department. We went 69 and 13 on the year, though. Nice. Cade Cunningham, rookie of the year. I'm assuming Chicago took him number 1 overall, and they did. Hold on a minute. Hold on a damn minute here. How did Donovan Mitchell end up in Houston? I'll look into that in a second. Giannis even the player of the year. D'Anthony Melton. Steve Kerr wins coach of the year, so the Warriors were 1 game better than us. Still, I'm probably going to be using Cleveland because I used Golden State last year. That is if we meet up in the finals. So, my first question here is how on God's green earth did... Okay, they have Pascal too. How did Donovan Mitchell end up here? I don't. You can't check anything here. I'll look at recent trades. I would maybe it's a free agent signing. Okay, I'm looking for Rockets. What the hell? Lou Will? No. What in the world? Maybe it was a free agent signing. Yeah, I guess it was a free agent signing. Unless I'm just missing it, but I can't imagine I'm missing it right now. I have no idea. This is a terrible trade right here, by the way. Terrible. CJ McCollum was there? I have no idea. There's some whack-ass trades going on right now. But nonetheless, player stats on the year. Legend scoring by Colin Sexton, Ben Simmons, Larry Markkinen, 320-plus point scorers, pretty cool. Chris Middleton, Bam Adebayo, Bogdanovic, Zizic, Nance, and then Duncan Robinson. Rebounds per game went to Bam, and assists was Ben Simmons. Team stats in the year. Oh, wait, I need to show you Golden State. That would help. Points per game was Steph, Jaren Jackson Jr., Wiggins, Klay Thompson, Capella, DiVincenzo, McDermott, Williams, and then Allen Smelly Boy. Rebounds went to Capella, and assists was Steph Curry. Team stats in the year, points per game, 1 and 2 respectively, and then, 1 and 2 respectively. So, as I mentioned, I am going to be using Cleveland. I used Golden State last time we got gameplay, so I'll use Cleveland a little bit today. That is if we meet up in the NBA Finals, which I'm hoping is a very, very realistic possibility here. Golden State's up 3-0. We're up 2-1 here on Washington. Golden State swept. We ended up winning in 5 here. Now, Brooklyn and Dallas, respectively. I don't really foresee that much of a problem here. I think we probably should be able to. Again, Dallas is a good team. Don't get me wrong. Shit, are we really going to lose to Dallas? Because we were in the West Finals with Dallas last year, weren't we? That's annoying. Well, the challenge is still complete. That's mostly what I care about. I'm not going to hop in and get any gameplay just because, again, I only wanted to do that if it was both of our teams. But hopefully we can beat Dallas and, get a little revenge for them beating our second team here. We're up 3-1 right now, and we do end up winning in 5. So Ben Simmons goes on to win Finals MVP. So correct me if I'm wrong, but we didn't get Golden State a ring. We got 2 for Cleveland. Wait, no. Did we get Golden State a ring the first year? I forget. I honestly forget, but that's the challenge. I'm all over the place. I'm like so focused on every video, and I have to make it and edit after this, so I do apologize. But yeah, that is it. This video you guys should be seeing on Sunday. I don't think I'm going to be uploading tomorrow because Monday's when I get back from vacation, and I will obviously make one for Tuesday after that. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. It would mean a ton to me. If you guys are new, please make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 30K. That about does it for me. You guys can leave any other video ideas down below in the comment section as well. Let me know which rivalry rebuild you want me to do next, like which 2 teams. I mean, I did Lakers and Celtics, I did Cavs and Warriors, whatever it may be. I mean, this isn't even, I never even really addressed this. I guess this really wasn't ever like known as a pure rivalry, and then after all those NBA Finals, that's kind of when it kicked into one. But you know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, love you guys. See you guys on the next one.